I think the most important item on the Trump agenda is cutting taxes. Grover Norquist joins us now, Americans for Tax Reform president. Now then, I say, if I'm a congressman, if I'm in the Freedom Caucus, I don't care. I'm going to vote yes today because I do not want to derail in any way, shape or form the very important tax cut package that comes later. What says Grover Norquist?
Well, you're half right. There are two tax cuts that Congress will be voting on today. The first is the abolition of $1 trillion of Obamacare taxes. This health care reform package is $1 trillion a decade, $1 trillion tax cut. When we have that bill passed, then we go to tax cut number two, $2.5 trillion more over a decade, corporate rate down to 20, individual to 33, death tax gone, AMT gone. Both of these are linked together because if we don't cut taxes by abolishing the Obamacare taxes, we don't have a low enough basis on revenue expectation to get the second bill. You can't do Bill 2 until Bill 1 is law of the land.
So,
healthcare.
So you're with me?
Then.
So you're with me, Grover?
Yes, you're
me.
right.
You've got to
Oddly
vote
enough,
yes
you're
today.
completely correct.
But I thought you were over there with the Freedom Caucus. I thought you were a no guy on the grounds that you don't get everything you could possibly want out of this bill. No, you're on my side.
I tend to think trillion-dollar tax cuts are a good idea. I am in favor of trillion-dollar tax cuts.
Yes. Now, look, I personally, I cannot believe, now you know this better than I do, but I can't believe that the Republican Party would reject the president's very first legislative attempt, split the party and say no to Obamacare reform and keep Obamacare. I cannot believe that that will happen. How about you?
Well, for starters, 90+% of the Republicans in the House are voting to get rid of Obamacare today. We're talking about 20 people who might vote to screw the taxpayers, to damage the president, and to damage America. Now, they can speak for themselves about why they would do something that historically destructive to the country, the Republican Party, President Trump's presidency, and that guts tax reform in the future, puts it off to a day when it might not happen.
Okay.
You can't assume that there's always clear skies 7 months from now, 8 months from now. Now is the time to eliminate Obamacare. Now is the time to get the tax cut passed, and you have to do them 1-2 because the tax cut in Obamacare allows you to have lower taxes when we do tax reform.
Okay, Grover, again, you're on the inside of this. You know the people involved.
Yeah.
And myself and our viewers were on their outside. We're looking in. We want information. So at this point in time, 11:07 Eastern Time on Friday morning, does this bill pass today?
I believe it will, narrowly, because there's some people, for reasons that are beyond me, I'm guessing crystal meth, that they just want to showboat.
Whoa, Grover Norquist, don't say that on this program.
That's a polite explanation. I can't think of, there's no good reason to vote against $1 trillion tax cut, $1 trillion spending cut, moving Medicaid block granted to the states, that sets up the most important tax cut in the history of the Republic, at least since Reagan's 81 tax cut, and it's probably more important even than Reagan's 81 tax cut. This is